Going on? Ranger W here with PokeCraftMaster and Jayreezy. Can you introduce yourself, PokeCraft?
Yo, what's going on, Pikachus? My name is PokeCraftMaster, and today we are doing something about rankings and just week 3 league.
Yeah, Jay, what's up?
What's going on, guys? It's your boy Jayreezy. Let's jump right into this.
Yeah, let's get right into it. Okay, so we're right here on the league table right here for the IPSL. Week 3 has just passed, and let's look at the team victories. All right, so what stands out to you about the three teams that are 3-0 right now? Let's start with PokeCraft first. What do you?
Well,
What's
the first team is the Hadley Grass Drachis, aka Ranger.
Yeah, you're right.
I don't like this.
All right. So Jay, what do you feel like separates these three teams apart from the rest that are all like 2-1 or 1-2 or even 0-3?
Um, the 3-0 teams, obviously really good teams, but I feel like they had a lot of easier matchups. If, I mean, like, the team that you faced, I don't know if it was an easy matchup, but it was pretty easy for you to, like, go out and do what you did, like, just hack everything to death and win the match. I mean, it's easy to do that.
Yeah, it's easy to do it, but yeah, sometimes stuff doesn't go your way, and I just tried the hacks out this season, just gonna see how it works. It's working out so far, but
Sometimes you have fake losses or.
yeah, it's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough. It's gonna get tougher and tougher as the season goes by. My strategy might become a little predictable, and it's just gonna go from there. All right, so
I agree. It's always the first couple of weeks.
yeah. So right now we're gonna go over to the fixtures. We're gonna look at some of the schedules and some of the week 4 matchups coming up this week. What's the potential matchup of the week? I'm feeling Baltimore Blastoise versus Honch Crows is gonna be a huge game this week. Yes, definitely.
Actually, I think they won week 1 match of the SBA, RIP SBA. But yeah, I'm pretty sure Hero won that. So it's going to be a good match nevertheless.
Yeah, I think it's going to come down to it. It's going to come down to whoever put the most time in their prep and who wanted it more in the end.
And if we know both of these guys, they spend like 3,000 on like one Pokemon.
Yeah, they're both amazing battlers, of course.
Spoiler alert, I literally spent like the past few days, like not just a couple hours, few days, just trying to prep around this guy's team. Is this thing up over this?
Jay,
like, I'm gonna get to this.
That's crazy, Jay. Yeah, it's gonna be an interesting battle nonetheless. I'm definitely gonna tune in. Hopefully everyone can. Anyone who's watching right now can tune into that battle whenever it happens. So stay tuned to the chat. See, Friday, Saturday, Sunday should be going up. Hopefully Friday, cause that'd be epic. No, I was kidding. Whatever. All right. So now we're gonna go.
Now, what do you think?
What's up?
What do you think's the weakest match of week 4?
Oh,
like the what?
Okay, let's go to that real quick. Sorry about that. The weakest matchup of week 4 is going to be, you mean, as in like in the future, like hasn't happened yet?
What do you think's gonna be the boringest match? Say.
Oh, I have no idea. I want to hear what Jay has to say about that. Jay, what do you think is gonna be like the stalest or like the most obvious or even like the boringest battle? I know I kind of repeated myself a few times, but like battle this week.
I don't know. I wouldn't call them boring. I mean, all the matchups, like, they have their own little bit of intensity. But, I think your match against Jet Slowbird is going to be an interesting match because it seems one-sided almost. You have 3 wins, Jet is 0-3, and it just
says Rocky.
There's that obvious feeling that you may pick up this win, but you never know. It could be the little surprise factor. Jeff could pick up his first win against you. Not
maybe Jeff can get 5 freezes in a row.
That's the weakest matchup.
Yeah, I definitely could see that happening this week. But I'm gonna try hard. I'm gonna make sure it does. And I already got my team ready. I prep for this league very early, just in case you guys know. I prep not as early as Jay by any means, but I start my prep on like Monday. Work 30 minutes, prep, and then don't see something I don't like. Test battle a few times with on the OU ladder, and if don't like it, and change some things around. So that's how I prep, but yeah. So unlike Jay and PokeCraft and them prep for like 4 hours. Yeah, I don't blame them. I would do that if I had the time to do that, but wait till the next season starts in the summer. Just know, guys, I'm gonna be prepping like as long as you guys are. Oh my god. So, for week 3, let's talk a little bit about week 3. I know we can't watch any replays right now, but anyone else check out the Jam and Hero battle? That was really good. I thought it was a really good matchup with Jay and Hero.
I haven't seen it yet.
You haven't seen it yet? Okay, so Jay, let's talk about it for a little bit. What do you think about that match? I thought some of the plays were incredible during that match. Zoroark was played really well. Even Jam played really well in that match.
Okay, you want to go ahead and say something? Or
That's fine. You go ahead, Jay.
I mean, I don't even know what to say, you know, because I was there watching the match live, and I was just sitting here like, Jesus Christ, I have to play this man next week. Like, how am I going to get around Zoroark? But, I mean, back to the battle itself, it was just an amazing battle. Great plays on both sides. It was just amazing.
Yeah. It was unfortunate that Zoroark was able to punch such a big hole in Jam's team. I prepped with Jam this week. We didn't even look at his Zoroark. I don't know why we didn't. I think Hero might have known that, actually. I don't know. But Zoroark was such a good mon. He picked it up recently too, just this past week, and it really did a number to Jam's team. Hopefully teams prep for it a little better next week. Yeah, I know Jay's gonna prep for that Zoroark. It's you gotta always expect it in the first turn leading off, but it's fine. It's fine. Jam did really well, and you know what? He just wasn't able to come up with it, but I could see him coming up with it next week. Speaking of which, what's Jam's match? All right, so let's talk about. Sorry, let's go to the matches for week 4 and call our week 4 winners, our picks, more or less. All right, so we're gonna go to the Winnipeg Aqua Jets versus the Vancouver Venusaurs.
Aqua.
You're going with Aqua? Can you tell us a little bit of why?
Well, it's really I see 3 for Cali. How do you pronounce that? Cali. Whatever you pronounce it. But Cali. I'm just gonna call them Aqua Jets now because the Aqua Jets have a very good team.
Yeah, no lie there. Yeah, I can see the Aqua Jets winning, but I'm gonna have to go with my man Jam on this one. I'm gonna pick Jam. Jay, you got the tiebreaker. Who are you choosing for this match? Just top of your head pick. Like, it doesn't have to be like in depth or anything.
Yeah, like off the top of my head, I see Jam. I mean, not Jam. I see the Aqua Jets getting this win, and it's funny because we picked this guy like super low when we were doing the rankings before the season started, and now I just look at his team again. I'm like, yeah, he's definitely gonna pull the win off in this matchup between him and the Vancouver Venusaurs.
Yeah, it could happen. But I'm gonna place my money on Jam this time. But all right, so we're gonna move on over to the Vermilion Pikachus versus the Degreaser. PokeCraft, what's your pick on this one?
As much as I want Jet to win, I know you're gonna win, Rachel.
All right, I'm never confident going into matches that I'm gonna pick up a win, no matter who the opponent is. I never am fully confident I'm gonna pick up the win. So hopefully I do. I'm gonna bet on me winning this one too, but. You know what? Anything can happen any given week, so I'm not sure about anything. How about you, Jay?
I like the underdog story, so I'm gonna go with Jets on this one. He's really been looking for that first win, and I feel like he may just end up snacking it against you.
Yeah,
I'm doubling down, Rachel.
That's funny. I was wondering. I was a little confused. Did you guys watch his matchup last week?
Yeah.
I was confused. You watched it, Jay?
Yeah, I watched it.
I was slightly confused about why he ran Sticky Web and then Trick Room. That
that's weird.
Little sense to me. I don't know.
Maybe he was trying to make his team slower?
No, that made no sense then to have Trick Room as well.
He's durable or something like that?
Yeah.
Like, I don't think any of his moms can run durable, actually.
Oh my god. Potential match of the week here too. I forgot about this one. Okay, so we're going to move over to Royal Gardevoirs and Real Morel. Who are you calling, Jay?
I'd have to go with the Real Morel here.
Yes!
Yeah, I definitely feel Real Morel, but I'm going to have to go with the Royal Gardevoirs. Not to concur with you or anything, but Royal Gardevoirs, I feel like they have the wall. Sorry, they have the wall breakers necessary to take out the Real Morel, and it's gonna happen. I feel like. So anyway, just a little quick question for you, PokeCraft. Did you end up picking Azelf and Crocodile in free agency, or you still have your?
No, I picked Azelf and Croc.
Oh, you did pick them up. Okay, so we'll look at that. We'll look at that later. I was just wondering. Okay, so who are you gonna go with, Real Morel? PokeCraft.
That's not a question.
All right, so you're gonna go with Real Morel, aka
Yeah,
Mega Mogwai. All right, that's fine. That's fine. All right, so
guys, I'm changing my team soon, okay? I will be the, Rainpot Shallow Lucario's, okay?
all right, just a heads up for all you people who are wondering. All right, so oh my God, Alan. Let's look at Alan's matchup this week. The New York Pelippers take off the Philadelphia Flygons. How you guys feel about that one? Jay, let's start with you.
It's gonna be an interesting matchup. They both just came off a win. Pelippers, I did not see this till just now, but it looks like they got a 6-0 victory over the Real Morel. I don't know how that happened, but I feel like they're gonna use that momentum to take on the Philadelphia Flygons and pick up the W this week.
Yeah, I feel like that too. But yeah, I feel like I'm placing my money on the New York Pelippers this week. Nothing against Alan or anything, but Alan's a great battle. I'm not gonna lie, but Schmeblock and the Pelippers have been playing like insane for the last few weeks, and I'm looking for them to keep up their momentum and maybe pull out the win today. I mean tomorrow or next. Oh my God, this weekend. I'm sorry. All right, PokeCraft, what do you feel? What do you feel about the?
I'm gonna say Alan. And also, how did I lose 6-0? One, I woke up at 5 a.m. And as soon as we battled, I woke up. Two, I didn't use any caps.
Okay. So who do you feel like is gonna take this one?
I want Alan to win.
All right. Why? Why do you feel like it? Looking at the team rosters and whatever. I know we're not looking at them right now, but.
He's salty.
That was good.
Well, I just want Alan to win because I lost 6-0.
Okay, that's good enough for me. That's good enough for the show too. All right, let's look over at Houston Honchkrows facing off against the Baltimore Blast. Baltimore is actually where I was born, so I like the name. All right, Baltimore Blastoise face off against the Houston Honchkrows, which is gonna be an interesting match, maybe even match of the season this week. Hopefully they don't play each
I
other
would say
twice.
match of the season. There's some very good matches like Baltimore Blastoise and you, Ranger.
Yeah, that's going to be interesting. We're going to have to definitely do a video about that. But for now, we're going to talk about the Houston Honchkrows and the Baltimore Blastoise. I'm placing my bets this week on the Houston Honchkrows because I feel like Jam kind of exposed Hero a little bit last week, by picking up 4 KOs on the Baltimore Blastoise, and I think got in his head a little bit. I don't know what I'm exactly saying there, but it's pretty tight. It could have went either way for a while with Jam and Hero, but it went in Hero's favor. So I don't know how that's gonna work.
I can't pick this. It's too good of a match. I don't know who's gonna win.
Yeah, I'm
gonna roll the dice.
Yeah, I'm on that boat too. Yeah, of course.
Random dice. Yeah.
He's gonna roll a dice. Well, I'm gonna keep talking. Hero and Jay are really good. Like I've said like 3 times already. So it's gonna be like a coin toss to see who's gonna win this one. But in the end, it's gonna be whoever preps well and whoever plays the best in the match. What do you feel like, Jay? I know it's gonna be tough to call your own match, but without ruining anything of your plans coming forward, what do you think? Like, what do you think you got to do to beat him? Without like ruining anything.
Just make plays. That's all I know. I mean, I just gotta make plays around that Zoroark, which is gonna be tough. And a little insight. Well, 2 insights. One, for those of you just now tuning in, I am replacing a former player. If you do not know, they were once the former coaches of the St. Louis Rampardos. So if you're looking at Team Ross, just
I've got my bet. I'm betting on Jay.
All right. Yeah. So anyway, like Jay was saying, former coach. Yeah, he's the new coach for the Ramparts, aka now the Houston Honchkrows, and they got a completely new roster. So that's Sorry I didn't mention that earlier, but yeah, that's the thing.
He doesn't have Moltres.
Yeah, he doesn't have Moltres anymore. I don't know how that's gonna affect his team now without Moltres moving forward. It's gonna be really.
I lost so hard if you needed Moltres to win the game.
Yeah, Moltres is it's not the best, but it was there. Yeah, so like Jay was saying, like Jay was saying, he has to make the plays, he has to make the predictions, because Hero's gonna be a prediction machine out there. I can already tell. You watching it live, he's gonna be making predictions up the wazoo. Oh my God, it's gonna be tough.
Yeah, this is actually our 3rd time we faced off in the SBA, he faced me. He beat me then. Then recently in the B League, I faced him and I beat him. So third matchup, feeling really excited. We're gonna see who has the better, who's gonna be the better battler out of 3 matches.
Yeah, and this is of course slightly more. Well, Jay and Hero may not agree with me, but this is a slightly more. I feel like it's more competitive league, or not. I wouldn't say that's the better battlers or anything, but I'd say it's like the more hyped up league a little bit. Well, to me it is. I don't know about you guys, but it's gonna be interesting, and it's definitely gonna be interesting. All right, so let's look at some of the free agency pickups. Let's just hit the free agency tab, or the trades. I'm sorry, the trades tab. My bad. I'm losing it here. All right, so let's look. Oh my God, I did not even know some of these pickups happened. All right, so let's start off with Allen's pickup, replacing Empoleon. I mean, picking up Empoleon and dropping Chandler. How do you feel about that, PokeCraft?
Anything else? Did he have a default on his team? Or Raps spell?
Let's see. Royal Gardevoirs. No. Gliscor. Yeah. I felt that this was kind of necessary because I don't think he ever brought Chandler. I could be wrong, but I don't think he ever brought Chandler any day of the week. So I feel like Empoleon might add a little more depth to his team, but having the dual water now is gonna be kind of tough with electricity and Manectric and on the Flygons.
He no longer has a normal immunity, does he?
Yeah, that's going to be kind of tough right there. No spin blocker or anything on his team. So it's going to be kind of tough, but I feel like Empoleon it's a solid rock setter on his team, and it could work really well.
But he has Play-Doh. Yeah. He one that is Play-Doh.
Yeah, but Empoleon it adds more depth to his team by adding another hazard setter or whatnot. Okay. So let's go to trades, and let's look at let's just go to let's talk about the Slowbro for Gyarados pickup real quick. Jay, how do you feel about that? How do you feel about dropping Mega Gyarados and picking up Mega Slowbro for the Royal Gardevoirs?
I don't know. I don't know. I never really liked Mega Slowbro, but I can kind of see where he's going with his own little idea. I mean, it's just kind of an iffy pick for me. It was kind of under the radar. I really didn't think much of it.
Yeah, I definitely feel the same way. I feel like regular Slowbro, I feel like I like it a lot better than Mega Slowbro. I feel like it just can do more.
Regenerator.
Regenerator is good, and Oblivious can be good too if you use it right. Oblivious, the ability. Mega Slowbro is just not my cup of tea, but it's a good mon. I, of course, was scared as heck of it. I know you two saw the video, right? Mega Slowbro almost did me in last week. Not fun facing that thing. Alright, so
can I say my pick about the Slowbro drop, this Gyarados drop?
Yeah, go ahead. I was going right to you.
Well, Slowbro gets Shellamar. Shellamar could change the game around. However, they could also end the game around because you're losing Mold Breaker from the Gyarados. It really depends if you want to block crits or you want to put pressure on your opponent.
And potentially get.
Because if he would have kept his Gyarados Mega, I'm pretty sure Gyarados gets some hazards or something.
I don't know about that, but it might.
It spikes. I'm not sure though.
Oh, okay. So, yeah, definitely. I feel like Gyarados might have been better to keep, or maybe even pick up some other Mega that tier 1, like Mega Tyranitar.
He can also Toxic Me or T-Wave Me. That's a huge threat off my back.
Yeah.
This makes me happy.
Yeah, I'm surprised Tyranitar wasn't picked up. Mega Tyranitar is really good. Really good pickup. Definitely. So.
I don't like Mega Tyranitar in League format.
Yeah, it can be a little. You can play around it a little bit. So right now we're going to the KO chart. We are almost done this segment, but let's go over to the KO chart. Let's look at who's number 1 is Mega Lopunny. Games played 3, 6 KOs, 2 KOs per game. You think it's gonna be able to keep that momentum going forward in week 4 and weeks on? PokeCraft.
Oh wait, sorry, I just don't like Mega Lopunny.
Alright, thank you for your input. Jay, how do you feel about Mega Lopunny moving forward in this league?
Nah, it's probably going to keep it for this week.
I mean, it has competition, I'll say that's at least.
Yeah.
But yeah, it should be staying on top as number 1 for these next few weeks. But
yeah.
Mega Sizzler's coming up behind it pretty close.
So
other threats like Huron and Mammoth One,
Yeah, you never know, definitely. Jirachi, I'm bringing that thing up. Man, but Ditto of the Real Morel, I'm surprised it's still up in the top, like, 15. So that's great for Ditto, for the Real Morel. It's gonna be tough. Tough moving forward to keep Jirachi at the top. But I think I'll
I
be
can't
able to.
hear you.
Oh, I'm sorry. I think I'll be able to keep Jirachi at the top of the league, for a while.
Jirachi will. I'm still. No, I'll tell you what I'm even more surprised about.
Yep.
Amoonguss is still in the top 15.
Yeah,
Amoonguss.
Amoonguss is still up there, but it's still a little early, so we never know what's going down for real. All right. So that's gonna wrap this segment up of week 3 recap.
Did I get match of the week against Jet?
Let's see. Yeah, you did. Week 2.
I didn't know that.
Yes, you did. Good job. All right. So, Pokemon of the I want Pokemon of the week. Yeah, that's kind of hype. All right.
Can you?
Yeah. So, I'm gonna wrap this one up. Thank you for tuning in. Ranger W signing out. Jay, why don't you sign out too? Jay. Okay. I think Jay's dead. All right. PokeCraft.
No, I'm here.
All right, Jay. We're gonna be signing out. What do you have to say for your exit?
Wait, come again?
All right. Well, we're signing out now. We just finished our wrap up.
Oh, okay. Sorry, my
That's
phone's
fine.
been disconnected because the weather over here.
All right, it's
But
fine.
just a little insight. Well, I wouldn't call it insight, but a little update on the D League if you guys are concerned. I'm pretty sure most are not, but I am currently leading at number 1, 3-0, looking pretty comfortable here.
Yeah, it's scary, definitely. D League, it's no joke over there. All right, so PokeCraft.
Yeah, I don't care about D-League.
Yeah, I care. I care a little bit. Like I want to win it, but yeah, if I don't, it's all good. I'm not gonna lose sleep. All right, that's gonna be it. I'll just sign out for both of you. Signing out, Jayreezy and PokeCraftMaster and Ranger W. See you guys later.
Bye.